So we've been looking at the Liberal Democrat Manifesto and seeing what it has to say about some of the issues that we campaign about here at Christian Concern. And first off, conversion therapy is something that we've been campaigning on for some years and been very concerned about criminalising it. And the Liberal Democrat Manifesto promises, quote, to ban all forms of conversion therapies and practices. This means prayer, for example, offering to pray for somebody who wants to be prayed for about sexual issues and so on could be a criminal offence. Or talking to somebody who wants to have a conversation could be a criminal offence. So we're very concerned about that plan in the Liberal Democrat Manifesto. And then on transgenderism, they want to demedicalise gender transition, which means you would not need any doctor to sign off on changing your gender, basically making it a self-identification. They also will remove this, what's called the spousal veto, which means if you're married to someone at the moment in law, they can't change gender unless you consent to it. And Liberal Democrat want to remove that, so you can be married to someone and they change gender without you having any say about that. They also want to recognise non-binary identities in law as well. So not just male and female, you'd have non-binary recognised as a legal gender identity, according to the Liberal Democrats. This is all very much against God's plan for us in humanity. And then on abortion, again, they're talking about, let me quote what they say, we want to protect everyone's right to make independent decisions over their reproductive health without interference by the state. Now, I'm concerned that that phrase, without interference by the state, means they want to basically deregulate it and decriminalise it, meaning abortion is just available for anybody right up to birth with no regulations. I mean, we'll see what it means, but that's what it looks like to me. They also talk about enforcing buffer zones around abortion clinics and hospitals as well, so nobody can talk about abortion in those places. And finally, they're also talking about legalising cannabis as well. So these are the things that we think are very damaging for society in the Liberal Democrats Manifesto. Just a couple of positive things that we thought, oh yeah, we agree with, we'd support that in the Liberal Democrat Manifesto. One is restricting gambling advertising and levying gambling organisations, so they have to pay for some research into it. It's a minor thing, but at least it's something to combat the scourge of gambling in our society. Then on family, the one thing that I thought was actually possibly positive is increasing maternity pay and paternity pay, which just helps support families and enable them to spend time with their children. That's the only thing I could find that actually supports families at all in the Liberal Democrat Manifesto. So much, so much to lament and be sorry about and disagree with in the Liberal Democrat Manifesto. A few tiny things to sort of be pleased about, but we're so far from what we really want to see in terms of what this manifesto says. So all to pray for and to engage with and to talk to your politicians and candidates about. Thank you.